morning, everybody. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon to some of our international viewers. Why is it like this again today? Why? Restream broke again. That's why it was taking so long to get the stream started, because I was having to fix Restream again. Oh, still messed up. Aha! And then we just need... Aha! Fixed! So yeah, hello everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are, every time this alert gets me, man. Every time. Yeah, I saw the DM this morning when I got up. And just did not have time to respond to it. I'm sorry. This morning has been very hectic. I was scarfing down breakfast while I was attempting to fix Restream. This morning has been a little wild. Announcing a new Gundam game on January 21st. Really? That I need to see.
Herr Morgan.
I need to bring the game volume up for you guys.
Enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Shocking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
Alright, Strauss is a piece of slime. Spent all your free gems in Azur Lane to get one of the event ships. I got it, but let's just say almost bought out the card. Hey, I understand, man. I understand.
Hey, Arthur.
We could rob a homestead. I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that I want to do that. Not Hyperion. I was trying to talk to... Go fishing with Javier. Let's just do our mission. Let's just go do our mission. Huh, Hyperion? What was I gonna say? Act Zaku's quote is, "This is no Zaku, no Zaku." Come on now. Come on now. You can't just use that quote there. That's not yours to use. Alright, what are our missions right now? We gotta do our stuff for Strauss, and we gotta do the stuff for the... Go do this one for Strauss. Almost spent money. No, I picked that up from you. I understood that. It's just... Why I said oof is because I've been there, man. I've been there. And I'm about to be there again. I have 70 orbs in Fire Emblem Heroes. And the beast units launch today. So, like... I'm gonna get Tabarn. I will have a Tabarn by end of today. I'm just hoping I get up my Tabarn with just my 70 orbs. Hopefully. Okay. Well,
not a word about this, or I'll find you and take that tongue.
Can you see me in this brush? I just kind of wanted to, like, see what was going on. What's in that cart? Mind me, I'm just gonna... The bodies, then. They got some good stuff on them. That guy's got a camp buckle. That guy's got a platinum band. Well, time to go, Hyperion. Better not bring out another goof variant, because then that quote would really have been wasted. No, I did not get the act. I haven't pulled for it yet. I did not stay up last night. Last night I just... Oh, wait! The horses! That's right! We got 2 free horses here. Are they any good? I had too much work to do last night to stay on. That one's kind of... Oh, King probably got it, though. Didn't even think about that. These horses aren't great. And they have saddles on, so they're already going to be a pain to sell. Well, just because it wasn't in GBO1, though, doesn't mean they won't go for, like, the Goof Cannon or something. Or the high mobility Goof. The flight type. They might add it eventually for a space map. Got a level 3 GM command. Got it in a crate. Man, look at all these animals. Oh no, sir! Just take off the saddles? Yeah, we could have done that, but then we'd have to haul those horses a long way and... Oh, hold on. Hold on. No, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're dirty. Dirty, Hyperion. Gotta brush you off. Clean you up, buddy. It's okay.
Let's get you looking good.
So,
Yeah.
thought I heard something. I'm very tired. I don't know how visible that is. I'm trying not to let it show. So I got into a discussion last night with somebody. 36 Fetty suits, 37 Xeon suits. They gotta add in one from GBO1. You're right. You're right. I got in a discussion with somebody last night where they were like, I like watching people stream, but I hate it when people interact with chat. And my immediate first thought was, but why would you stream if you're not going to interact with chat? And my second thought was, okay, I get it. They want to see people play video games. You know, they want to see people play games like you do when you watch a Let's Play or something, you know? But I wanted to ask your opinion, chat, which is very obvious which camp we fall in the interact with chat category, as to what you think. Because people like Lobos Jr. are one of, like, the greatest streamers around, I guess you could say, in my opinion, that, he interacts with chat constantly, you know? But then there are people like the Easy Allies that I also really love, and they interact with chat really sparingly. Just curious what your thought was. Not gonna ask who, because you think you know who it is. You probably do. Probably do. I just wanted to start up a conversation, though, while we had 1.5 million miles to cover to get to our destination.
Yep.
We're not using cinematic view anymore since that killed our horse last time. One guy you got banned from didn't like interacting with chat? My thing is, like, and this is going to come off as harsh, so I don't want anybody to take it, like, the wrong way, so I'm going to be very careful with how I word this. But if you don't want to interact with chat, you don't have to stream. Does that make sense? Like, you could just record your videos on YouTube, you know? Part of the whole streaming experience is spending time with your chat. Even if it's just, like, reading a chat comment every once in a while, not reading all of them, you know? Or reading off a subscription notification every once in a while and not reading all of them. It's like it's a joined thing, you know? Where, oh man, my hair is a mess. Where, I just looked at myself on the camera. Where, like, you're part of it and I'm part of it and we do this together, you know? YouTube by views and Twitch by donations. I mean, yeah, it does sound a bit harsh, but it's kind of true, you know? Why is... Oh, that's the locked door. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. The harsh truth. Yeah, it kind of feels that way. No, I didn't want a train ticket. I wanted to pay my bounty. I had the wrong button. Oh, I don't have a bounty. Alright. But, like, my thought on it is, you can stream without talking to chat if you want to. Like, you can stream without ever recognizing chat's existence, right? And some people, I'm sure, do that. And their chats probably have a good time by themselves. But when I'm recording for YouTube, right? I'm not looking for any input whatsoever. I'm not... Like, the Octopath LP is me playing Octopath Traveler. It's heavily edited. I can get around dead air. I can just have a good time. But then, when I'm streaming, it's me hanging out with you guys, you know? And hanging out with anybody who's willing to hang out with me. And that's the way I look at it anyway. And so I understand when other people may not look at it the same way, but...
Hey, mister! Help me!
What's up? What you need help with?
Died and I'm stuck here. You gotta help me, mister.
Alright. Sure.
Sure, I can help.
How about we skip the small talk, eh?
Hey! Trying to steal my horse right now?
Nice try.
I don't think so. It's okay, Hyperion. It's okay. It's okay.
Let's go, girl. It's okay, girl.
A harsh truth, yeah, but if someone was live streaming and they didn't talk to chat at all, so sorry, but I'm not gonna stick around for 6 hours, you know? Yeah, and like, my thing is, I understand why a lot of people, this discussion came up because of AGDQ and the donations, even though that's an entirely different situation that I don't know why it led to this discussion. But, if somebody donates to you, if somebody subs to you and gives you money, like, my reaction is to thank them, you know? My reaction is to be like, oh, man, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, Hyperion, calm down, buddy. You're okay.
Here we go.
And I don't understand, not knocking people that don't do that, but I don't understand people that don't. And I understand the mindset of, well, sometimes there's too many subs. Like, Angriest Pat does this thing where he'll do a bunch of them at the start of the stream, and then after that, he'll wait until the end of the stream and then do all of them. Like, just sit and do all of them, you know? And, like, that's a fine way to do it, too, especially if the chat knows you're going to do it. But to not do it at all... And there's such a thing as, I think, interacting too much with chat. Like, the podcast definitely suffered for the first couple weeks because I was interrupting people to talk to chat in the middle of, like, Pat or Andrew talking. And I got better about that, you know? But... Hey, Winton Holmes. Wake up.
Went home.
Need some money.
I didn't expect to run into no one out here.
Funny how far a man's debts will follow him. You got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger.
You're with the German? Look, I got it for you. It's just, I don't got it yet. It's up in them hills.
You panning for it?
Hunting it. I tracked this cougar. It's rare. Lily white coat. The pelt will more and cover what I owe.
If I'm skinning anything, I'm skinning you, boy.
Please, I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid, and all the hard work's already done.
Fine.
Alright, guess I'm going to hunt a cougar.
Well, need our horses? It's, quite a trip.
Why is it quite a trip, though? Why? Why did it have to be quite a trip?
Okay, girl. All right,
Just be there, watch their content? Oh yeah, by the way, Trey, Angry Joe livestream new Gundam Breaker. He's a Gundam fan?
Make me come out here, make me.
And he said he'd
chase
buy
all this
GB3?
Goddamn mountain.
I wonder...
You knew it was a risk.
I
No.
didn't know nothing. You
I was gonna say, I wonder if I should reach out to him and be like, hey, you wanna... But no, if,
Mr. Strauss,
he's got plenty of people in his own community. He'll be fine. He doesn't need my help.
that this whole thing
The worst part was I immediately was like, I should help him out. Help him learn GB3. And then I was like, I'm not the best at GB3. I'm the wrong choice for this. Go to live streams expecting some sort of interaction. If you didn't want that, just watch a video. Yeah, exactly. That's my
A
thought.
man without a job, with limited prospects.
He refunded New Gundam Breaker the first game he's ever refunded. Really? Fujo also streamed GBO 2 and was bad at it. I mean, I was pretty bad at it at first too. Takes some time.
We're going right here, up the stream.
Oh, do you own GB3? Well, there you go. Even more reason for me not to stick my nose in other people's business.
Hey, how about this then? I guarantee repayment. Because I'm going to get that money out of you. If I got to squeeze you like a lemon, it's coming out.
So,
Yeah, of course.
question for you all.
To it now, okay?
Does this conversation with Morgan, I'm going to bump the game audio up a little bit more,
Sure as pumpkins ain't
seem
cauliflowers, the cash
more,
seem back
like,
to-
out of context for the character that he has started to turn into?
Turn you into a goddamn cauliflower.
Like, I know Morgan's always been gruff, and, like, he'll threaten people, but it feels like he's started to get away from that, and he just is all back in on that in this conversation.
I mean, you ever seen an alabaster wildcat?
Like, this guy hasn't put up a fight or anything to really deserve it, you know?
See you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all kinds of cats. Never one like this. In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
Okay.
I ain't interested in your regrets or your life story, Mr. Holmes. Just your damn money.
He wasn't sticking with his team. No, he's putting on the gruff act for the money. Yeah, it certainly feels like it. Like, Morgan has gotten kind of away from this person now, and it feels like he's just slipping back in to get paid.
This is it. Her den. We should
Okay.
leave the horses.
I'm gonna tell you now how stupid I am. I saw the phrase "her den," and my brain went, oh, "Her den? What does that mean? Is that German?" No, Trey. It's English, you dummy. Hey, no, I need my bow. I need my bow. Hold on, I need my bow.
Quiet now. Won't be able to miss her shining in the dark.
Give me my bow, and give me my repeater. There we go. I want the bow so I can maybe get a good pelt off this thing. But I feel like the bow is going to be a bad choice. I feel like I'm going to die with the bow. Now see, like, this is pretty cool. I wish it didn't take us 1,000,000 hours to get here. This is pretty darn cool. I'm obviously being facetious about the 1,000,000 hours. I don't actually think it took 1,000,000 hours. I don't have a lantern.
You hear that? There's a cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton.
Okay.
The tunnel diverges up here. I'll take the left, you go right.
I don't have a
and we'll see
lantern,
if they'll
though.
Converge down a ways.
Okay.
And look out for her.
All right.
Yeah.
It's about to get real dark, chat. I don't have a lantern at all. Kind of stream you've been watching since August 2018. You said about GBO 2. Hey, you like Gundam? That Gundam game Joe was playing? It looks bad. They're like, Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Holmes?
The game I've been playing while watching your streams.
Don't mess around with me, boy.
Alright, okay.
How much is this cougar eat?
I can't see much at all. I just want to point out splitting up is never a good idea. Oh, is that him up there?
There's a corpse down here. She got him. Crap.
Yeah, it's a corpse, all right. It's Holmes. Well, I mean, you know.
Ridiculous idiot.
Oh, I want the lantern. What? Ah! Ah, too good! Get off! Oh, I held the bow for too long. I forgot the bow used energy. Ow! I think we need to scrap the bow. I think the bow's a bad idea. I think we need to go all in with a rifle and just put her down. Hey, now we have a lantern! Oh, that's cool. Also, the game bugged and our bow is stuck to our hand. I'm gonna watch her kill you, though. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. You got gun, use gun. But supposedly guns mess up pelts, right? How did we fall there, Morgan? Once we get far enough away, the same result will happen, right? Body here, too. I guess the... Why did that give me negative karma? Come on, game. Why did that give me negative karma? For looting a body when I never get negative karma for looting a body? Is it because that guy was killed by a wild animal? I will never understand the way this mechanics in this game work. Oh, he's still there because I went the wrong way. Okay, well, we'll come over here, though. Exploring the other way now, game. Yep, there we go.
Holmes?
And now I can run when I couldn't run before.
Quentin Holmes? She got him. Crap.
Alright, carbine time.
Deader. Crap. Where are you? Ain't you cat?
Came from this side last time.
Show yourself.
Where is she?
Where are you?
Oh, there she is.
Got you. Hellcat.
That red-haired girl ever gets glass in her hand, and how often do they have to replace that
Gosh,
button?
idiot.
What red-haired girl? Her to get annoyed? Yeah. Go. Or should there be another one that attacks now? Oh! Mikoto. Ah!
Quiet. Better be rare.
Really dark in here. There we go. Final fusion! Shooting!
Get out of here, horse. Your man ain't coming.
So we can sell that horse. Yo, I bet this thing's worth nothing. Find out though. See, normally I would grab that horse and I would ride it into town to sell it. But if you'll remember, we made a promise that... I made a promise that I would start doing exactly as the missions told me to, so that we didn't fail all the missions all the time. And we're not going to take that horse. Even though, if this game wasn't designed to railroad you so hard in story missions, I would take that horse. I also promised I wouldn't bash this game constantly. This is the last time I'll bring up railroading in the entirety of this stream. Just waiting for Final Fusion denied. Could have been a bunch of cats outside waiting for revenge. Revenge! You, men of Lake Town, hope to kill me? Keep bashing, you don't mind? My breath. Death! Oh, I didn't even see you, sir. I think you just spawned into existence as I rode past you. All of that, by the way, was references to Rankin & Bass's The Hobbit, which is an amazing movie. Which had some very inventive additions to the dialogue.
Can I help you?
Hey, slow the hell down.
Hey, calm down,
Got a real
calm down.
problem, haven't you?
No Hobbit, sir, no Hobbit. I will not allow that reference. But Rankin & Bass's Hobbit's real good. No, I want to talk to the butcher. Here we go. No. Sir, your beard is a little... It's a little frazzled. I don't know if you know that or not. 76. Oh, that's worth $38. Man died for that. Could have been worth a little bit more, but okay, sure. All right. All right.
Okay, girl.
Now, where's our next mission? There's a bounty we can do here. Let's hunt this outlaw down. A bird. Show them how to get into the secret entrance. A bird. I mean, you're not wrong. Not wrong. I still love The Hobbit very much, though. And the Rankin & Bass Hobbit is probably my favorite version of it. I even like it better than I like the book, which is crazy to me.
Well then.
That's rough, man. Oh. Hey. Hyperion, buddy, you go from no speed to all the speed in like a second. I just want to keep it. Yeah, that's true. Love the cartoon version too, but man.
You after a bounty? I can tell. If so, we got a poster on the wall just there.
Yep, I'm here for the bounty. Joshua Brown.
Look at you.
Notorious Shootist. Okay. North of Strawberry. Alright.
Word is he's made a home out of an old mine up in the Big Valley Mountains. But you
Good.
might want to leave that one on the wall. Josh Brown to be a hard man to kill, let alone capture. And that's what we're asking for. Got half the bounty hunters in the state out looking for him.
I want your advice. I'll ask for it, okay?
Morgan. Calm down.
Good luck with it.
The man was just giving you some advice about not dying. No. The horse whose name you couldn't spell did not die. He did die, and then we reverted time because I was so upset at the way that he died, which was so stupid. Which is also why we're not using cinematic mode anymore. Because cinematic mode killed my horse. How badly would I want the gacha? I mean, you know, it'd be fine. It's not one of my favorites or anything. So, Rimas, we turned on cinematic mode, and the first thing that Kintaros did was run into a stagecoach and die. And so I had to revert time back to an autosave to where he wasn't dead. And then now I'm just getting all my horses to max bond.
There, girl.
Hyperion, that's Doesn't that look like a path that they just blocked off arbitrarily? Come on. This looks like a path. It is a path. No, it's not a path. What are you doing, Morgan? What was that? This was a path at some point, hands down. Come on, we almost had it that time. We almost had it that time. Come on, Morgan. I told you that it's gun instead of putting people on their knees, lays them on their back. No, please no. Please no. Come on, we almost had it that time. Like, this was a path at some point, right? They made this path, and then they moved a rock in the way so you couldn't go up it.
Come on, girl.
Alright. Desert Jam. Hope. Hope. Hope.
Yep.
Alright. Which way are we even supposed to... And people ask me, Trey, why don't you like the world design in Red Dead Redemption 2? Because the world's so pretty. It's like, yeah, it's also pretty arbitrary. You see that path that I couldn't take that leads me right up here that's to the same place? You know? Like, why block me off? We're literally exactly where I was trying to get by walking up that path.
Okay, girl.
It's right down there. Why block me off from getting right up here?
Yep.
Upsets me so much. Upsets me so much. No, 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 no. I give you Desert GM PTSD. I've always thought that thing was a problem. Like, I really dislike how powerful that thing is. Because its keep away game is just so strong. I love playing as it because of that, but... thing.
Yeah.
This is really dangerous on a horse that does not know how to go slow. Why don't you stay right here? I'm gonna go up and figure out what's going on with this thing. That was the problem. Then after those fights, you knew. Yeah, then I knew it was a problem. Absolutely. What's going on with this? We set up camp up here? Yeah, we can. All right. What? Do I have to climb that mountain again? Do I have to climb that mountain again? Why does it give me the option to set up camp and it doesn't just set up camp right where I was? So what happened, Remus, is I told the game I wanted to set up camp. And the game said, okay. And instead of telling me it couldn't set up camp right where it was, it moved me to a spot on the map nearby where I could set up camp. Not mad, I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Because now I bet we have to climb that mountain again. Bet we do. Red Dead, go home, you're drunk. uh. Do we have to make tonics one at a time? Of course we do. Realism, right? Realism. You know you want to rage? It's going to take more than that to make me rage. But I have said it before and I'll say it again. If we were not doing it for the Make It Right streams, I would have quit playing this game a long time ago. Alright, then we need to sleep for a little while, because... My Morgan hasn't slept for a while. There we go. Okay. Well, we should probably tear down camp, right? Because if we don't, can we not use our camp for a while? If Red Dead killed Kyonko, the Trey would have raged. No, if Red Dead kills my horse again for a dumb reason by trying to use a mechanic that's built into the game, then I'll rage. Yep, we gotta climb the mountain again.
Yep.
Not mad, I'm just disappointed. Just disappointed. Just like Mom, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I don't know where this song is going. Remember, Trey, that looks like a path is not a path. You gotta take this path. Doesn't look like a path. Oh no. Wolves. Not dealing with them. It's okay. Not dealing with them. Name a horse Kyonko. We can do that. We can do that. Alright. No, 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 no! Why would you go that way? I was pulling left!
Giddy up. Yeah, you're alright, girl.
Oh, man. Game stresses me out. I'm still pulling left! While you're moving to the right for no reason, Hyperion, I'm pulling left. Any gunpla that I know that's like $6? I think the Genoese 1 is pretty cheap now. The small, like these style, are really cheap now. And then the Mini Verge sets, like the SD styles, are really cheap.
Yep.
Bad game design that way, yeah. Oh, man. Somebody told me the other day that Red Dead Redemption 2 was 10 times the game that Dragon Quest 11 is. I was like, that's cool. But in Dragon Quest 11, my horse doesn't fly off a mountain or run into cliffs or run into stagecoaches on his own. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm saving up some extra cash for gunpla. Yeah, a lot of them are just a little bit more expensive than 6, unfortunately. You can get some really good ones for like 12 now, though. EQ11 has a post game that's hours long, so no, stop that. Yeah, no, I agree. That's cool. Now duck off. Oh, that's the response, right?
Yeah.
I love how, like, too, there are things that I would defend Red Dead Redemption 2 with, right? But that is the dumbest response when people are like trying to have an argument with you about a game. When their response is, your game is worse than my game, that's dumb, you know? What you gotta do instead is, like, find reasons to defend your game. Find cool things about your game that just make it, you know... Nice. Because, like, for instance, if somebody was like, man, I hate Red Dead Redemption 2, I would go, have you tried the hunting in it? The hunting's actually really cool. It's, like, specific to where you shoot the animal, whether or not, like... is that this guy in the cave yelling? It's specific to the animal, like, where you shoot them and why it matters. Have you tried bounty hunting? Because the bounties are really cool and have some fun stuff to them. Like, those would be the things that I would use to defend the game, right? Not, well, your game's bad, so it's great. Like, but, you know... I have a feeling we're going to have to shoot a bunch of people here. I can even do it for The Messenger, a game that we all know I didn't really enjoy at all after a certain point. Like, I enjoyed the start of it, you know? Oh, here we go.
You got nowhere to go, bounty hunter.
Okay.
I ain't here to kill you. Wouldn't matter if you were. There's only one way out of here, and that's through me. Come easy. Say something to the law.
This game hurts your eyes, Jewel.
It ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna have to draw on me to get me out. You might have found me, but you won't beat me, bounty hunter.
I just wish the gamma made a little bit more sense. Oh, disarm! Well... No, I was trying to shoot the head, not the gut! Okay. That is tough to line up in the amount of time that I have to do that. Got it.
Goddamn bounty hunting son of a bitch! Damn you!
Oh, I thought he was gonna try and steal my horse for a second there.
Fish on the line.
Gotcha. Hold it lightly, yeah. My problem was trying to, like, hit the hand. Like, I couldn't hit the hand because he kept moving it. He was really fast, actually. My game has giant mechs. What is your game? Oh, generic soldier guys? Yeah, genetic soldier guys. That's cool. Got it in one. Oh, man, his hat was cool. Can I take his hat? Take his hat.
Let's go for a ride.
I don't know that I like his hat more than I like mine, though. Let's see how it goes with the rest of our outfit. You hold it more lightly, you get more time to aim. Oh, okay. I think we'll stick with our hat. Hyperion, don't shake like that when there's a man on your back. Give him, like, stomachache or something.
You didn't even have the decency to do it right.
I know you wanted me to kill you, but that's not the point.
Not knock him out and tie him up.
Alright, Hyperion.
You got no decency, bounty hunter.
Alright. Man, those wild animals are going nuts right now. My game has power armor. What does yours have? Oh, well.
You wouldn't have got me in my younger days.
I don't doubt that. You were really fast.
Your eyes before you even blinked. You ain't nothing special.
I'm not gonna hit him. I like
Stay
him.
sharp for very long. None of us
Just
do.
I maintain my stamina. I'm trying to. Hyperion. I like this horse because he's really fast. I also dislike this horse because he runs into more rocks and more cliffs and more everything than any of my other horses have done.
I wish you'd killed me back there.
No way,
Real
man.
man would have killed me.
No way,
Real man
man.
wouldn't tie me like this.
Why is that rock
Real man wouldn't
slowly going
take
down the
me in.
cliff? Why was that rock rolling?
That's Big Josh, all right.
Hey, he looks heavy. Can we take that bounty off of you?
Nope.
I can manage.
Go ahead and
him
try.
fine. Damn bounty hunter.
Oh, we gotta get moving. Hyperion, we gotta get moving.
What the hell?
Keep going, Hyperion.
Believe me, you don't want this one.
I don't know why I got negative karma for that, but not for the other
Guess
shots.
I'm all yours.
I don't understand that one, but okay. Maybe I accidentally hit his horse? Get that horse! Oh, but I'm on a mission! Oh.
I don't deserve this. I deserve to go out with some damn honor.
That horse was right around here. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and find you, horse.
I live by the gun. Let me die by it, damn it. That's what I deserve, you damn sneak. You damn gut shooter.
Call me a gut shooter? I mean, technically I did shoot you in the gut, but we reverted time, so you shouldn't know that. Also, have you guys heard the argument? This is a weird one, but I just thought about it because the... Calm down. Hyperion! Man! There's an Arabian near Lake Isabella.
Bounty men. You make
Arabians
me
sound
sick.
cool. I just like to collect horses.
Just
Um,
coyotes fighting over someone
You guys
else's
heard the
deer.
argument that you can't relate to video game protagonists because they have superpowers? And we don't have
Shoots
superpowers?
like you do.
Like that they can revert
Hasn't had some
time?
practice. Here we are.
I think it's an
Strawberry.
offshoot of the argument that Jason Anderson put forward in his
Really comfortable.
um,
You trying to be
opinionated
so
horror
bounty
piece
hunter?
where he was like, horror games don't scare him
I'm a
because you
regular
can just
charm. Now, come on.
restart from a checkpoint. Which, by the way, that doesn't, like, I get scared anyway. I don't understand how anybody doesn't get scared playing horror games just because they can reload a checkpoint. You still die. But that's not here nor there. I think somebody took that to the next logical leap of, well, you can't relate to characters in video games at all then because they're all superpowered.
Brown here.
And it's like,
Ah,
but,
Mr.
what?
Come on now.
Make them comfortable downstairs.
Downstairs, man. You guys, oh, that's right. You're the fancy prison that has the downstairs. Quite fast, but also very pretty. Nice. The guy doesn't play games. Well, the thing is, like, maybe he does. Maybe he only plays stuff like Fortnite and PUBG that don't have stories, you know? And he looks at everybody else going, well, this story, like, this character resonated with me. And he goes like, no, the characters can't resonate with you. They're not like you, you know? That guy shouldn't play games. I misread that. Yeah, personally, yeah. If he hates him so much, I agree. Alright, I did my job.
Pays right here. He make you work for it?
A little bit.
You dueled me, so I'd say that's a yes. Honest of you.
Hey, no more posters going up here for a while. Mayor don't like the way
All
it
right.
looks.
Well,
We are a tourist town, after all.
guess I won't be back in your town for a while. Bet he completely misunderstood the idea of Superman. Yeah. Most likely.
Morning, friend.
Hyperion, let's go find that horse.
You need a ride, fella?
Point of the game is that by controlling the character, you invoke a sense of reaction. He can't suspend his disbelief and put himself in the player's shoes. Games might not be for him. I agree. People tell me that I resonate too much with game characters, but I do the same thing with anime and movies. Like, you know, I don't think this show is really cute. Like, I do the same thing with anime and movies where if a character's going through something, I try to look at it from their point of view. And sometimes, yeah, we joke on the podcast. Trey's the guy who cries a lot when he plays video games. It's true, but it's because I try to put myself in that character's shoes and feel what they're feeling. Which is also why I get so upset when motivations are dropped completely in characters. Where did that horse go? What can I hitch the horse to? A tree?
Yep.
That horse.
Slow up now.
I do think this world's really pretty, though.
Yep.
I don't think it has anything on Dragon Quest XI or Octopath Traveler, but I do think they're pretty. What's the schedule for this stream? For this stream today, we're going to be going for another... It is almost 10, so that's another 4 hours. And then we're going to stop, and then I'm going to come back at 3 for the Nintendo Direct and record my live reactions to the Nintendo Direct today. Post the schedule. When's Gundam Game Day? Looking like right now probably going to be the what's the 4th Saturday of this month? Because I now have work next Saturday. Be the 26th would probably be Gundam Game Day. What days do I do this game? Normally Tuesdays. This week we did a special Tuesday stream, but normally Tuesdays I play Red Dead.
Easy.
I am attempting to find what it is about this game that people love so much when it comes to the story, because the story really has not grabbed me. I like the world a lot, though.
As a noun, world is usually defined as everything that exists anywhere.
Hey, Alexa.
Alternatively,
Could you stop? Thank you. Where... Man, that horse might have despawned. I'm recovering pretty well from being sick. It's still there. I'm sure you can hear it in my cough, but I'm getting better. I'm not sick anymore, so now I'm just on the mend. What are you doing down there, buddy?
Just go away, will you?
I can now show my little family Deadpool 2 of Once Upon a Deadpool.
And it's not fair. How come you get to make the choice and not me?
When things reach head and roads, the story picks up. Near climaxes hit hard. Oh, okay.
This is exhausting.
Can't greet you. Do I need to be closer?
I just don't want him to see me. We're not friends anymore. We're not. They won't forgive you. They didn't forgive me. There is no forgiveness. None, friend. None. I know you want it. I can smell it on you. Well, it isn't happening. No, it isn't. That's why. That's why I'm out here, well away from them. See, they come for me, but I'm watching.
Okay.
I never sleep. I never do.
Oh, we just... Okay. I mean, I would have listened to you for another, like, 30 minutes, dude. You were my... So this is a little fun thing about Trey. This is my favorite type of character, is the madman. The guy who has completely lost his mind. You just told me you never sleep! Hey! Hey! You just said you never sleep! I can't even greet you to hear Arthur Morgan's take on this. No! Get up! Get up! I want to greet you! I want to hear what Morgan has to say to you! Get up! Get up! Get up! Man, I wanted to interact with the madman. How dare you throw a madman in my way and not let me interact with him? Man. Now I'm just upset. Have I seen what's in the gunsmith's basement? I have not, no.
Yep.
Well, I guess that horse is gone. I guess we'll just go to the next story mission then. Well, we found a madman. That could have been really cool. That could have been really cool, guys. I wanted to interact with a madman. I wanted to do it. We got a Dutch mission and we have a Grays mission. We also have to go find Gwen Hughes and get money from her, so let's do that. And we'll do the Dutch mission.
Yep. Yeah. There we go.
Alright. Hyperion's pretty fast. I'm pretty happy with the speed that he can put out. She can put out. Thank you, Jewel. We'll find it at some point. I am out of the way. My horse is way faster than your dingy old horse. I didn't even see his horse.
Yeah.
I just felt like insulting it. Oh, the direct is at 2 and not at 3. Well, I'm glad I have the schedule up. Because in my head, we were ending this stream at 2, and the direct started at 3. So no, this stream will end at 1, which means this stream ends in 3 hours. So that we can do the direct today. And Nintendo Direct kind of threw off all our plans.
Yeah.
But I need enough time to get... we may go a little bit later than 1 per se. But I need enough time to get OBS or Streamlabs closed, OBS open, and get the layouts all set up before the direct starts.
This ain't just.
I'm gonna let them turn you in, though. The schedule even said that? Yeah, that's what I just looked over and saw it and went, oh! Also, I just realized when I did that O that I turned to the mic when I did that too, so I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
I made more money skinning women than men lately.
What?
Strange thing. Don't I know it? Go on and make tracks. These days ain't short. Huh?
I was just trying to listen to what you were saying, because that was a thing, but okay. Swats in hand like angry kitten. I'm hoping from this direct today we get some information on Fire Emblem 3 houses. A shipment will arrive today. Sweet. I think today is my shirts. In the Outlaw Starlight game, I agree. Grappler ships? I think my Bungee Gum shirt gets here today. Bungee Gum. Expect to see a lot more of my Bungee Gum shirt. And, Also, like, a bunch of my shirts are just gone. I don't know if maybe my brothers took them or what, but I gotta get some more because I have like 4 shirts to wear for streams now that I keep having to wash and rotate between. So I think this is still, like, the 2 biggest complaints I have for this game are how much the story railroads you in story missions, and this. How long it takes to get from one end of the map to the other. And I refuse to use cinematic view after it killed one of my horses. So it's just like, well, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And, like, it's a big world. And I think it's a cool world. And I understand why you have to travel like this. But I think Breath of the Wild... I think before Breath of the Wild, I didn't care. But Breath of the Wild has ruined me for open world games now. Because of the towers in Breath of the Wild that you can fast travel to. And the shrines that you can fast travel to. You can get pretty much anywhere you want right away. Plus the extra movement in Breath of the Wild, you know? Well, I have fast travel at the camp, Jewel, but we found out that you can only fast travel from the camp. You can't fast travel back to the camp. Which is kind of frustrating. But I think, like, after that, where... Because it was towers, shrines, you can fast travel to important locations, you can fast travel to... Well, there's a shrine at every stable. So, like, in Breath of the Wild, it's pretty much just, like, anywhere. The world's open. Once you get there, and you found it, you can get back there immediately, you know? And, like I said, before Breath of the Wild, it didn't bother me. I didn't mind it one bit, but now I'm like... When I want to walk, I can walk, but when I don't want to walk, I can fast travel, you know? And I want all games to have that now. And it's not other games' fault, you know? Not other games' fault, it's just that that system's so much better, in my opinion. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
Whoa, easy.
Oh, it's target practice. I don't want to do a target practice mission right now. Hyperion's okay. Kentaros is pretty good, but I miss Sleipnir. Sleipnir was the best horse we've ever had. Hands down. What's going on here, pal? Alright. Personally, I prefer being able to walk everywhere. But, like, you need fast travel, people's time to be limited. Well, that's my thing is, like, again, I hate to always bring it back to FF14. But in FF14, I can walk, I can sprint, I can mount up, or I can teleport, you know? Welcome to the stream, Wink. And, like, that's, as long as I've got the options, then I'm good. And unfortunately, there's just not options here. Aren't we supposed to not stir up trouble in the town? Oh well. How much did I play RDR2? I think we're at... We probably should save again too. I think we're at 17 hours is what we were at before we started the stream. So we're probably at 18 and a half now. Somewhere in there. Oh, that's not a... Okay, never mind. I misunderstand. That's not a... 4 parts, 6 hours a pop. We're at probably 25 hours. Somewhere close to it. Maybe 23 if we count, like... It took me a little while to get stuff going. Okay, well those doors don't work.
I ain't never gonna get the hang of this.
Yeah, it's the local time, yeah. Hey, buddy. You owe us some money.
Gwen Hughes, start picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
That's a good line.
I need more time.
Of course you do. Everybody
How's
does.
Everybody. That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, come with me to the churchyard.
Are we about to rob a
And
body?
Stay close.
All right.
Okay. The way this is going, I
Seem
feel
right.
like.
I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
Yeah, we're about
What
to
ain't
rob a body.
right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but, this, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last.
I guess, like,
It's a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
I don't quite agree with that take, Morgan. Especially since it's well known that I work at a church.
Lay down in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well,
It's my
ain't in
part-time
there.
job so that I can
Under
stream full-time is that I
You know,
work in a
Mrs.
church.
Claypole.
Jesus!
Not-
She got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need.
Again, it's not RDR2's fault that Breath of the Wild made it where I can't appreciate open worlds the same way anymore. But
There's a bunch of people here. Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody.
how
We
do
don't
I
want no fuss.
clear out the townsfolk? Okay, I guess I just like confront them and make them leave.
Just my auntie.
Your auntie.
You two might want to find somewhere a little more private.
We was fine until you got here, mister.
Well, you probably shouldn't be doing that right beside the church house anyway.
Get out of here, kids. Move!
Go!
Come on. I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed your chance, boy!
Oh, come on. She just
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
There we go.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
Okay. I don't see the lady. Yeah, like that's the problem he had, digging up a body. Like, Arthur, you've done way worse stuff, haven't you? Oh, she's right there. Okay. Ma'am. For anybody that thinks I might be mad about that or offended about that take too, let me specify. Arthur has a right to his opinion just as everybody else does. I just don't agree with his opinion.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The church grounds are closed for maintenance work.
Well, it's about time, too. The place was in need of some care and attention.
I've had to do this before with my job, is stand at the gate and be like, they're currently exhuming a bunch of like area back there with a digger. Not safe to come onto the grounds right now. In fact, that day, King, that I told you I got called into work early, that's what I was doing. Was making sure nobody like came to get in the way of the digging. Or got hurt or anything. Hey guys.
Yep. Hey, look, we're closed for some excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours.
Of course.
This fella. Oh,
Damn choir boy.
Okay. Alright, get out of
Get the
here.
hell out of this churchyard. Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher?
you hear this fella?
I heard him all right.
We're gonna lick you, bastard.
No, they were not stealing money.
You gonna
They were
get
digging a new oh! They were digging a new pipe for the water line at the church.
Let's go, mister.
That had to hurt.
There we go. Bag my hat.
Shit. Hope this hole's dug.
I think this is my hat. That's not my hat. Told you before, I'm not a deacon. I run the sound system.
All right, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
What you find?
But she had a brooch here. Looks like diamonds.
Looks like, but is it? Also, they bent my hat, man. Or was this his hat? This might have been his hat.
Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Can't believe it's come to this.
This is not my hat. This must be his hat. I need my hat back. No! Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, no, my hat's gone. There we go. Okay, I think there's a Dutch mission up here too.
Yep.
God damn. Yeah. Yep. Bloodbath and Valentine. Read all about it.
Bloodbath and Valentine. I wonder who caused that.
Well,
Yep, that's the word in town.
I'll forever be Deacon Trey to you.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan.
Yep, that's me, Arthur Callahan.
Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
You've been drinking, hadn't you?
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
That's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralized.
No, it clips into his clothes.
Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all.
I hate that it clips into his coat like that.
Safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
No, that is not how Trey is when Trey is drunk. Trey doesn't get drunk anymore. But when he did,
Okay, girl.
Why aren't
when
you
he
getting
did,
on the wagon?
Trey was a. Oh, I'm sorry. Get on the wagon. Was not paying attention. Hold on, Joel. I will give you the stats on Hyperion. Can't bring up the. It won't let me. We'll have to do it after the mission. It won't let me see. Pretty fast though. Racing horse. I was always the excited guy when I was drunk.
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County.
I mean, you know.
Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law.
Don't blame him.
Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
Are we pulling chain of command right now?
There
Huh?
is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure.
You can check in the player section of the pause menu. Let's see. Dividing, erupting, Mazinger beam. Well, let me see the stats for all my horses or just... No, okay. almost maxed out. I think when we get the level to 5, it'll max it out. Hyperion's pretty quick. Hyperion's also dirty. We need to clean him. Clean him up.
Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So,
that's by the by.
Moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Did.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws.
Yeah, we figured that one out too, Jewel. It was pretty helpful.
We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
Oh.
I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
What do I think the new Gundam game announcement will be? I unfortunately have to say that I think the new Gundam game will be a mobile game. I want it not to be, but I think it will be.
Yes, I thought so too. Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
I'm done with this year already. I don't blame you.
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
Bill, now's not the time.
Try washing once in a while.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
This is a bad scene. Mobile game? You don't think they tie it with GBO 2? I don't know, man. They tied a mobile game in with Next.
No. This must have happened recently.
You think? Or the fact that the blood's still fresh on the ground, you think?
Hey, come have a look at this. Look.
Right here beside you.
Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead.
Yep.
Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
I've run into them already.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Ah.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should.
Makes you want Jesse McCree to have his own game. Man, Overwatch needs a single player real bad. Like, why that still hasn't happened, I do not know. Oh, I'm sorry. That's your side. I thought that was my side. That's because it was my side!
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
We'll go free to play. Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Okay. Frederick Mitchell.
Orange
Lemoyne
State
legislator.
Yeah.
Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-army free staters without an ounce of respect.
I forgot
for the
that
law.
these wagons can fall apart, so I need to slow down.
Go right at the crossroads.
God.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
And I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. They're right again here. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say.
Like the carriage in Overwatch, but I don't much like combat games. Those people scare you.
And town sheriff.
I play Overwatch with Patrick, and every once in a while with some of my other friends, and that's about it.
Like a child
I love the characters, but
But anyway, this tells
As I
you
talked
what
about in the
kind of people
Overwatch
break
stream
things.
last night, that's just
Selling
not really
moonshine to murderers.
my style of game. I
tell
prefer
folks
games that
don't
have
even
progression
speak to 'em.
systems.
Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Not to look somebody in the eye.
Braithwaite's, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick.
Hey there,
Anyone
Hyperion.
we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on.
Okay, I'm going to pause this right here because I just want to point out how this game could get me right now is if we got in there and they were all gathered around like an icon of Cthulhu. Because this feels so much like that moment in Call of Cthulhu where the cops go in to find that cult. Not saying that's gonna happen. Assuming it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying this game could win me back right now if that happened. Did I hear about Soldier 76? I did.
Let's see what we're dealing with.
I don't have a problem with it. I just wish that it had been a part of his character earlier on instead of all of a sudden just popping up. And supposedly there's a comic that it was referenced in sooner, but, you know.
See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say?
I can't see anything, so I don't know
This place was crawling with
what you're
vermin,
talking about.
and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
Are we really doing this right now?
Well, the way I see it,
Let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job. Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
I get to choose. Let's take left.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea.
Oh, Bill knocked them out without being spotted.
Remember what he said. We need them alive.
Yes.
Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Yes.
Got it.
Oh, we didn't get to hear Arthur deliver Deputy Williamson because I got too far away, I guess. I don't think that's the way water's supposed to work, but okay.
See one by the bridge over there?
Yep.
You wait here. I'll deal with him.
Okay. Make it quick. I'll
Got
tie
it.
this bastard up. I think there's another one by the still.
You've had your fill with sinister groups in the game after you investigated a bunch of lights in the forest. Keeping it nice and quiet. That's the way to do this, boys.
Deal with the last one, get him to the wagon.
If this was Hitman, I would have a brick in my hand and I would throw it. Gotcha. Well, that's one way to do that. I assumed we were just gonna like punch him in the back of the head or choke him out or something, but yeah, that works. Right? Carry the moonshiner to the wagon. When we get more Hitman, we need to do some more Hitman streams, man. Those were fun. We want to do the challenge runs and stuff. When you guys want more Hitman. We also have Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition coming out. We want to do streams for that?
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
we better destroy all this.
Watch someone investigate on another video and he stopped and looked at how to throw dynamite just for that.
Anyone but him.
so.
Think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about these.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Huh. Plant dynamite in the distillery. To select the dynamite, open the weapon wheel with L1. Then select your dynamite. Once you're holding your dynamite, press R2 to place the dynamite without igniting it. Press R2, place the dynamite without igniting it. Then we will ignite the dynamite. Then we will run for our lives. Alright, well I guess it's time to fight. Pull the second pistol too.
We got men over here.
Wait, how do I use them both? Oh, right here.
You ain't gonna survive the raiders. You hear me?
Wow, Trey. Can we hit that guy, please, Trey?
Sorry, boys. We're putting you out of business.
We're taking blood for every drop of that shine.
Yep. Yep.
Look out! We got more coming up.
I think what we'll probably do, I have not looked at chat to see any other responses, but I think what we'll probably do is put up a vote on the Twitter and see what people want to see played after we do Moonlighter and I actually shot that horse. There's still a guy right here, isn't there? Oh no! Oh no! That thing's about to explode, isn't it? After we play Moonlighter and Iconoclast, we'll do a big vote and see what people want to see played. How'd my hat go? There it is. There's my hat. Trying to decide if I want to play Tales of Vesperia, what separates from all other JRPGs. The main character is one of the best main characters in all of RPGs. Yuri Lowell is amazing. We talk about, you know, a main character that puts you in their shoes, where you play their story, and that's Yuri Lowell in a nutshell. Like, he is such a good main character. Yep. I really dislike the shooting in this game. I really do.
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of
Let
here.
me loot like 3 people on the way
Fine
back.
by me.
Ever play Max Payne 3? This is a good game.
Come on, Arthur. I'd
There
rather
you
not
go.
be here.
Just gonna loot one more.
Notice the shine's gone.
Gonna loot one more. 2 more. I'm just gonna loot 2 more. I also think that some of the other characters in Vesperia are some of my favorite characters in RPGs. Not all of them. Like Estelle's fine, but Judith, Repeat is actually really good. Repeat has a really cool story. Yuri, of course. And then now Definitive lets you get 2 party members that we never got here in America. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, that game's real good, man. Raven's really cool. Rita's really cool. Rita Mordio is amazing. I love Rita Mordio. You need a bath, clean clothes, and a nap? Absolutely. We're pretty bad. Filthy
Forgive
now.
me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or 2 and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move
We
it.
have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater, so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. You ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it.
You got to play Let's Go Eevee? Congrats, Jewel. That's a fun game.
From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
Makes
I ain't
sense.
planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
I mean, there's some money if we play it from all sides.
Like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch?
Wow, Dutch,
I'm as
wow.
strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race
That's a
you
bad
back?
idea, Dutch.
Okay, you're on.
I'll take you up on it, then.
Spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go.
This is the fastest horse I have, Dutch. See you back at camp, Dutch!
You never were much of a rider.
Ah, you say that now. Don't mess with my Hyperion. Yeah, this was a mistake, Dutch. Had I been on Sleipnir or Kentaros, this might have been different, but... Yeah, had I been on Sleipnir or Kentaros, this might have been a different story, but... Dutch says they need the money, he should cash in on his silver tongue. It's true. Beat Dutch on a war horse? Nice. He is in the dust! We have left him behind. We are missing out on so much dialogue right now. Alright, it's time to get back some energy. Slow our roll a little bit. And we'll give a big final sprint. Yep, sprint time. Sprint time. Pick it up, Hyperion.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
It's got like cap stats, his horse. I looked at it at camp one time and it has like cap stats. See, more of this is what I want. More of just like the characters interacting with each other. Like that fishing trip.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard.
What'd you
When
just
get
think
to
of,
my
King?
age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me, but you're more than that.
Oh. How do you respond to that, Arthur? You really can't. Alright. There's not a spot to take a bath back at the camp, is there? You really have to go into town to do that, don't you?
So, what do you think?
What?
About those two families. The rich ones in the big houses.
I don't know.
Go have a look around. See what you can find out. Calmly, I mean.
Okay.
Sure.
Dutch and I, we both think there's money to be made.
Probably.
I hope so. I'll see what I can find out.
Name of that Easy Allies show? It's the Busted Trifecta. Busted Trifecta. Oh yeah, we gotta give the debts back. Fluster in the water like a real cowboy. I mean, I guess we could technically get a bath by just walking in the water, couldn't we? Was that an episode of Busted Trifecta? Yeah, we just need to get Don Casanova to talk over it. To give commentary. Let's see. All that's left now is that boat of the stuff that we need to get there. We get some more ammunition. Arthur's wagon, throwing knives, shotgun, and rifle ammo. Or we could get chewing tobacco and premium canned goods. Do that. Get the premium canned goods. We want to upgrade everything in the camp eventually, right? Need a real bath. I take a bath every evening and take a shower every morning. Arthur, however, takes a bath once a year, it feels like. Alright. Now we're all stocked up. And we're also broke. Wait, there's another level there now? For both of them, yeah. Cane chewing gum and assorted sweets, potent health cures, and tonics.
Are you an imbecile or are you just pretending? Go rob a house. Ask some sheriff about a bounty. Shoot a godforsaken animal. I don't care. Do something.
I mean, to be fair, Jose, he was with us on that mission. Like, Bill wasn't just doing nothing. Didn't feed Arthur much. Feel bad about it in the game, but alright. Haven't gotten a shower yet. Not this morning, no, unfortunately. This morning, everything was too tight. But normally, I take a shower in the morning and a bath at night. That's also why I'm so sleepy. Right. Donated $73. We're almost to max goodness.
Hey there.
What's up, Sadie?
So what? You're a deputy now?
Gonna keep talking as you walk. Okay, no. Can we swim? Catch fish right in front of us? Why does Micah always feel the need to sit so close to the money? Seriously, he's always there. I agree. It's super fishy. You splashed enough water on Morgan's face now? I was about to make a comment about how this game needs to have a, like, wet mechanic where you can see that the clothes are wet, and it does. If it hadn't, I actually might have been upset with how much it pushes for realism. Alright. My clothes are now clean. No, we're still gonna change clothes, don't worry. I'm gonna change clothes. I just wanted to see what King would say. Maybe not ready yet? We should probably actually sleep.
Mr. Morgan.
Yep.
Yes, Reverend.
Yes, how can I help you?
Do you think the Pinkertons are finally gonna kill us?
That came out of nowhere.
Perhaps.
A Snapple. Everybody says, Trey, you drink so much Dr. Pepper, you're gonna die. So I got some Snapples. You know, real bath, you animal. Prefer the clean-shaven Morgan? I like him with a little bit of stubble. The secret is, I hate Snapple. There we go.
Mr. Morgan.
Yep, how's it going?
When are we gonna play dominoes again?
Not anytime soon, because I hate playing dominoes with you because you always win. Where the heck is my camp? Also, we need to go clean our horse. You have a Dr. K? Hyperion!
Well, I'm alive, Miss Grimshaw.
These girls, Mr. Morgan, they're driving me to
I just want to brush my horse, Miss Grimshaw.
No gratitude and no manners. This younger generation, it saddens me. The world is ruined.
Sorry to hear it, Miss Grimshaw. Will you let me brush my horse now? Thank you. There you go. Give you some food, too. Not an animal, he's a cowboy. As free and wild as a wolf, and just as dirty. Correct.
Hey, Arthur.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Sean? I'm not gonna go rob a homestead. That's my camp over there, right? No? Here, this is my camp. I'm a dummy. Here I am. Let's sleep, and then we'll change our clothes. Nope, nope, won't sleep. There we go. Let's sleep until night. The Ona Wolf kept him pretty clean. Alright. Morgan gets a nap. I get to drink more Snapple. Why is it that when I lift up the Snapple, my face changes color? Why? Logitech auto camera. Alright. Outfits. Go to, I guess, Gunslinger's not bad. Go with the Pursuer. Go Gunslinger. I poison myself with Snapple. Well, like, it's supposed to be better for me. Figured I would use ammunition over here too, right? Yeah, on this side. Pistol cartridges. Revolver cartridges. Never need to buy ammo. It's one of the, like, why wouldn't you get this upgrade? It's so good. Cartridges. Heater cartridges. Alright. Where is our next mission at? The wrong button. Right here. It's Molly O'Shea. Have another one here too. Let's see Molly. Oh wait, we should stop by Strauss' wagon and stock it up too. Ba-do-do. January 11th, RE2 remake gets a demo. So much good stuff coming, man. So much good stuff coming out. Or Killarney's lake so blue. If you're Irish, come to the parlor too.
How often? Of a flash packet. Goodbye, fairy. Goodbye, fairy. She's a hardy flash packet. The dreadnought's her name.
Are you both playing two different songs? Because that's what it sure sounds like. Winds blow He sails toward the eastward. You skipped a line! Bill! To the westward we'll go. Army boys, we're bound to. That's a good song, actually. I really like that one. This is what everybody wanted me to do with this game anyway, right? Was just take it slow and chill with it.
Yes, Miss O'Shea.
Call me Molly, would you? Arthur, how is Dutch? I mean, how does he seem to you?
I'm about the same as usual, I guess.
I really love him, you know. But if he... Like he always says, loyalty is everything, so...
Arthur! Excuse me, Miss O'Shea.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness, it works on the inside as well as on your sour face.
If you say so. But you could go find some other fool to run your errands.
Bill, come on over here. Will you be my other fool? You too, Charles.
What are you talking about?
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said.
Hey, I'll do it, as long as you ride with us.
I got a serious medical condition.
Yes, you are a compulsive
Hate people who do this, I do as well.
Like that. Charles, have I ever lied to you?
I hardly know you.
Exactly. Now, you boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information. But it's now or never.
Then it's never.
Oh, God help me. Fine, I'll do it.
Well, what is it?
It's a supply wagon carrying payroll, but very briefly unguarded, apparently. As it passes through a crossroads near here where there's an old ruined church before it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy pickings.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed.
I don't normally bring this up. I think the dog just had gas behind me because the fan just tried to kick out. That's why I muted the mic for a second there. Stupid dog. So, are there any Super Robot Wars games you can emulate? Yes. If you have the Visual Boy, you can emulate J. Really good. If you have the PPSSPP, the PSP emulator, you can emulate Z. If you have the PS1 emulator, you can emulate Alpha Gaiden. All three of those have English patches. You can emulate original the OG series. Both of those two are in English. On the Visual Boy, quite a few that are emulatable. Hardly know any of the people you shared the camp with. I don't blame you.
They switch outriders just north of here, but the front wagon's by itself for a stretch.
Like, it seems like most of the time they just come to Morgan to complain, you know?
Okay, hold up here.
We should cover our faces.
They'll be passing through the
Need a list. Sounds good. Sounds good.
When? Soon, Williamson.
Should equip our bandana.
Christ's sakes. I should be due any time now.
Let's keep this quiet and clean. Nobody needs to die here.
Uncle, you need to put your bandana on.
See, gentlemen? Just like clockwork.
Okay, he did. Good. Good. Over there.
Stop the wagon! I said, stop the damn wagon! Whoa!
Hello there.
Don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything.
Need an adult for your comment.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, amazing, wonderful, just the guy we want to upset.
Who doesn't? I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Okay, why don't you check out around the back?
Arthur, help me out here.
Just use my name. Yeah. Just use my name. Go ahead. Definitely not gonna be a problem or anything.
Let's see what's inside.
Okay, that was the thing that happened.
Okay, we're looking good. Must be nearly 1,000 here.
How come the others?
Hey, think I see something? Oh, great. Let's go, Arthur. Let's go.
Yep, just keep using my name. Uncle's not even wearing his bandana anymore either. What are we, like the most basic of all criminals? Haven't we been doing this our whole life, basically? I mean, yeah, Arthur's a common name, but how many people look like roughly like Arthur, sound like Arthur, and have been going around town using the name Arthur Callahan, riding with a guy that looks and sounds like Bill Williamson? Like, if they were in a completely separate area, yeah, sure, maybe, but... But it's too, like, it's no wonder we keep getting caught, because we're just always being dumb. Yeah, Arthur's robbed Leviticus the Cornwall before, so they know his name there.
Keep going! We're losing them!
Oh, wanted a weapon. Carbine repeater would be great. No way. Back off. Also, it's really hard not to just run past all of them and get away. But I'm trying to cover them.
Let's shake him and get back to camp. No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't risk leading Cornwall's men to camp.
That's correct.
All right. Whoa.
Let's hide in here. Quick!
Whoa. Go on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on. I'll see you later. All right.
See you later.
Get out of sight. Stay until dark, and then we'll sneak out of here. Charles, you keep watch for now.
Sure.
Well, we, get some rest.
Uncle cannot leave the camp at all anymore, because now people know his face.
All right. Let's try and get out of here.
Wait, did they make Charles keep watch all day?
Shut up, old man.
Like nobody else took over for a little while?
Shut up. There's a light over by the house.
Damn.
Having a really light horse came in handy on one mission. My horse is really fast.
See what happens.
Is this your place? Kinda. And you didn't hear nothing? Why don't you just tell me, partner, what you heard? Go ahead, tell me what you heard. I don't... Maybe I heard some noises out by the barn a while ago.
Huh.
Ain't me. Better not be. All right. Coop forth. Low. Go check out the barn.
Oh, you mean lightly colored, like really pale? I thought you meant weight-wise. Yeah, no, they're about to be right on top of us, boys. It'd be really nice if like a rat could come scurrying by right now, and they'd be like, "Ah, it was just a rat this whole time."
Well, the place looks deserted enough. Sure. You head inside. I'll go round the back. Place looks empty to me. Now, the old guy up there is full of crap.
I don't think they're
Start
here.
anything.
Don't see any horses.
Come on, let's head back. Boss!
Need to shoot.
Place is empty.
Oh! We almost made it out of here without having to fight, but okay.
Our way out of here, fellers.
You don't know what you got yourself
We almost made it out of here. Best place to start with Super Robot Wars, in my opinion. Either the OG games, if you don't know anything about a lot of Super anime, because the OG games have brand new characters only. They don't have any like anime characters in them. Or J for the Visual Boy. J is like a really good place to start because it only has a couple series, but the series that it has are ones that, for the most part, you know. Like J has Gundam Seed. Well, Destiny. But,
Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets.
you really have to get into like the Z series to get into Kokias and stuff like that. But the Z series, there are 3 games in, or 4 games in, and 3 of those games are all the same game, but like they went, hey, this game was really good, but we didn't get to finish the story, so what if we just made a sequel that is just a direct continuation?
How about we stop robbing Cornwall for a while? I didn't know we was robbing Cornwall. All right?
Yep.
Let me get in there. They're coming in from the front. Ain't you glad now I insisted you come along?
But J was the first one that I ever played.
Officially retired.
Yeah, Z is kind of a big undertaking because of that. J is my recommendation for a place to start. It also has my favorite 2 original protagonists in it.
Do not let them close in on us.
Why am I trying to manually aim this when I can just auto aim? Come on, Trey. You know how this game works.
Don't worry, fellas. We ain't going out like this. No goddamn way. Why? You got another surefire plan for us, Uncle? We don't get out of here soon. We're
Guy's still alive. Guy's still alive. Guy's still alive. Oh no, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Come on, old man.
Are we getting out of here through the back? Oh yeah, Bill's gonna bust a way out for us.
Come on, Arthur. Let's head to the woods.
Yeah, this was I think I just figured out another small complaint I have with this game, which is why does every mission have to go wrong? Like, it's so predictable now, you know? You start a mission, things are going great. By the end of the mission, things have all fallen apart, you know?
Let's split up a bit. Try to confuse them. Arthur, with me.
Alright, Uncle, let's go. Ah, come on, really?
Williamson, you're on your own. Oh, shut the hell up.
Quick.
Alright.
Behind these rocks.
Nope, nope, nope.
They're coming this way. Perfect. We need to do this quietly.
When you get a peaceful mission? I don't know, man.
Take the right, okay?
Your right or my right?
You say we need to do this quietly or we need to do it quickly?
You see anything? Not yet.
Well, I mean, Uncle, you could have knifed him, but you know.
Uh-oh. Clearly those boys ain't as quiet as us.
That was Bill's fault, right? We may have been nice and quiet, but they were not. Which I guess means we didn't have to be quiet. Charles, did you just say you only graze them? Don't graze them, shoot them. No, I hit his horse and it gave me bad karma. Man, my karma was getting to be in a really good spot, too. Who are you shooting? Oh, there's one more. There we go. To be fair, I was using a shotgun.
We got some money, didn't we?
Sure, but now we got Cornwall on our backs.
It was an honest mistake.
I'll leave it. Go on, get out of here. Every man split up. Go on, run quick.
Good luck, gents.
Stay quiet and move.
Well, I had to get the kids today, so probably somewhere between 8 and 10 p.m. would be good for me, at least. Alright, so what I think we'll do now is we're not gonna take a break because the stream's so short today, but I am gonna turn the camera off and mute, and we're gonna keep playing. There's a witness! Why is there a witness? Who lived? We killed everybody. Oh, the guy, of course. The guy who owned the place, right? Can we go stop the witness before they get to anybody? Oh, too late. Alright, well. Oh no! Not too late. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry, but... Who reported it? Who else saw it? Who? Nobody! The witness is dead! Can't reload? Just kick it out instead of reloading? Why? So confused right now. I don't understand, like, who saw it? I hate the wanted system in this game so much. So incredibly much. I heard the shot. But I don't have a bounty. Don't have a bounty. I think we're okay. Well, Pat is working, so Pat will probably not be on tonight. Alright, well, I'm gonna take my camera off, and I'm going to mute, and I'm gonna do a breathing treatment while we start this next mission. Boop.
Yep.
What you want?
You okay?
Do I look okay?
No. You look awful.
Awful. Look at me. Useless. I wasn't born to this. I didn't deserve this. I used to be a gentleman. Jeremiah Compson. Compson's stead.
Good for you, if that's anything to boast about.
They took everything from me.
Who did?
They.
And what did they take?
My whole life. A whole way of living, a career.
I stole a lot of things, but that's quite a lot to steal.
Look at me here, living in the shit and the mud.
I'm sorry.
My old house. The house my grandfather built. It's all dilapidated and destroyed, repossessed by the bank.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was supposed to live a different life.
Me too.
If only I could get my old things back. Personal mementos, a watch,
Old pistol. My ledger.
Where's this house again?
Compson's Stead. North of Scarlet Meadows. Banks says I can't go near it. I'm living rough over by Eris Fields.
Well, if I'm ever out that way, I'll see what I can do.
Time. Time is hell.
All right, girl. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Hey, you're okay, girl. There, girl. Okay, girl. Yeah, you're all right, girl. Yeah, there we go. Easy, girl. Yep. Yeah. Hey, you're okay,
ain't no
girl.
convoy coming through.
Easy now.
All right, go for it. Oh no, someone showed up. What you looking at? March along.
Yeah.
That's why. Come. Shoot. Got your eye in. You'll be a killer yet, boy.
Let me try another one. Ain't no one coming down the road.
All right. Go ahead.
Shooting. God damn.
Hey, it's my turn. And this will be the...
No count move coming back.
You about to come to an end, you damn cur!
I didn't notice I was over the top of the course. You guys have to tell me these things. Also, it's a shame that you can't just, like, get involved with whatever people are doing in this world. Once you walk up and they just immediately get hostile. Reminds me of another big open world game that also had the same problem and upset me because of it. Fallout 4? Yeah, I felt bad for that guy too. That's why we're gonna go get his stuff for him. Feel for him. The bad guys, of course they're gonna get mean. But like everybody is like that. Everybody's like, except for that one guy. We've found one guy so far that was like, I'm sitting by my fire, friend. And like didn't need anything, you know, wasn't a quest or anything. But everybody else is like, you'd best be moving on. It's like, well, like, maybe I'm interested in, like, I hate target shooting in this game with people, but maybe I wanted to target shoot with them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not everybody has to be hostile. The pigs! The wild pigs! But they're bad guys, though. But it seems like everybody we meet in the open world is bad guys, though. You know? Alright. Hold on, there's one more thing we gotta have. Bye. Hat. There we go. Got a hat again. Also, we're gonna bring a shotgun just in case. I don't trust these people in here. The crazy preacher guy, yeah, but we didn't get to interact with him at all. He wasn't a bad guy, but we didn't get to do anything with him, you know? Actually, let's leave one of these weapons on the horse in case we find another weapon in there. I don't know, we might. Leave this one on here. We'll just take our shotgun with us. Oh, that's okay. I accidentally hit the touchpad instead of the start button. Thompson's watch, pistol, and ledger.
I order a Judge Meredith Holden in the
Whose
courts
voice
of
is
the
that?
state of Lemoyne. We do hereby grant repossession of this property and all items herein to the Bank of Roads. M. Holden, Judge Holden, Henrietta Blackley, Clerk, November 18th, 1895.
The game has never done that before, right? The first time that we've read a notice and it started in a different voice that was not Morgan's. There's gotta be another way in. Oh, take opened gen. Yeah, we can sell that. And a cigarette card. That was extremely jarring, man. Oh, it's Jim Cobb? Yeah, Jim Cobb. Apparently he played Robin Hood. What about the back door? Came in through it? Here? Yep.
Ledger, watch, pistol.
We're gonna go ahead and look for everything else while we're in here. Emily Doggerrow type? Oh. A bit.
June 7th, 1855. Dear Sir, please accept this likeness of your family as a small token of appreciation for your assistance in the recovery of my property. Like your old pa, you're a cunning old dog and a credit to this community.
Okay.
Yours, Colonel Joshua Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
Ah.
Thanks indeed for your talk to our Sunday school class. Thought you might like this drawing young Josh did of you. He wants to grow up to be just like you. Sam.
So, recovery of property means slaves in this situation. Yeah. Alright. That's a pretty nuanced topic that I didn't think this game was going to cover. We're going to get into how, like, it used to be technically okay in this area and, like, nobody had a problem with it, and now it's a problem because the way the war went. He went poor because he didn't have slave to work his farm.
Dear Mr. Constable,
I don't think it's that. I think
I'm
his
afraid
job
there's
was
no
something
more
different.
work for you down here at the plantation. I'm grateful for the help you've given us and the help your pappy and your pappy's pappy gave us before you. These are trying times for all of us. You are in our thoughts and prayers. Yours truly, Colonel J. Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
I don't think it's that he had slaves. I think it's that he was the guy, from the sound of recovery of property, he was the guy who got them back when they ran. He was the hunter, you know?
That's the old watch. Now the ledger and the pistol.
And that would mean that now he's out of work because it's now illegal to own slaves, which means slaves aren't running away, which means he's out of a job. Well, I mean, I personally agree with you, but for a long time it wasn't a that's not okay. For a long time it was that was a required job.
Dear Jeremiah, there ain't nothing here any value. I wouldn't give you a nickel for it. Come by for a sup of whiskey anytime. Bill. P.S. I was sorry to hear of Betsy's passing. Things is easier up there for sure.
And it's interesting that they have us listening to his version, how he reads it, you know?
Okay. Where is all this old crap?
Can't get up to the second floor. Okay. There. Because this was a big issue. That's definitely a basement. This was a big issue for people, like having to come to terms with the fact that, hey, it's no longer okay for us to own other human beings. And, like, I mean, it's real clear who's in the right and who's in the wrong there, but, like, it was a complete change for their life. It's not a cut and dry thing, you know?
Customers and fellow employees alike, we must terminate your employment. There's just no place for a man like you at the Central Union Railroad Company.
We got a job with the railroad, and then they didn't want him to work there anymore because he was a slave catcher.
Trap door, huh?
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of making sure that you see that it affected both sides, you know?
What you doing here? We found this place first.
I thought we were going to have a mission where we didn't have to shoot people for no reason,
Just
but
looking
okay.
around for some things. That old revolver yours?
Finders keepers.
Ah, son of a bitch! Oh, God damn it! Come on, Dan!
Where are you going? Come on! God damn you!
We didn't have to fight, but we do now, so get out of here. It didn't have to be like this, but you made it like this. Because, like, it's so easy for us to go, you know, hey, the slave catcher's the one in the wrong, you know. He should never have been able to do his job. He's a terrible person. And to forget that he's a human being, too, you know. Doesn't make what he did okay. But back then, it wasn't considered a bad thing to do, either. Until it suddenly was. My hat? Nope. Need him to get away from the lock and the gun. And I want my hat back. It's right there on the ground. Oh, wow, that was so slow. But so far, I'm actually really happy with the way that it's handling this. Of, like, my hat. Of, like, hey, this is more nuanced than it seems like it would be, you know? Because they could have easily just gone, no, he's a terrible person. But he had a family, and he, you know, he was respected, and then he lost his job, and...
Oh, that'll be the pistol.
And he lost his other job.
Just the ledger now.
Wife died, and... he's been living in a role there.
Paw, God damn it. Told you to stay away from the boy. He don't want this. Heck, none of us want nothing to do with you. Rance.
Let's open it up. I'm glad that we now have a lantern. It also doesn't appear to be giving off any real light whatsoever. Kinda. And there's the chain. This is the area where he kept them. I'm afraid if we pick up his ledger, we're going to instantly leave, so I'm going to look around a little bit further. Yeah, this is where he kept them until it was time to send them back to their plantations. Why does he have whips? Oh no.
Well, that's that. I was somewhere near Rhodes when they caught me. Till the day I die, I ain't gonna forget the sound of that dog barking in my heels. But I don't suppose that day gonna be far off yet. It was 50 lashings yesterday and 50 more to come. I don't think I can take any more. Man said he was doing his job. Funny kind of employment if you ask me, but I suppose you ain't. Light's fading, so that's it for now. I do hope I live to see the end of this war and justice win out. Ugh. June 64.
Oh, man.
God.
Yep. That's not okay. I was with this guy up until that. Because that's definitely the diary of someone he caught, right? Open the ledger.
This your ledger? A list of slaves?
Rewards. January 15th, Betsy, $17. January
Yeah, apparently he
18th,
allowed him to
$12.
write in the diary.
May 18th, Wilfred, $18. May 24th, Minnie and Child, $20.
And he, at least I guess he remembered him by name. Why does he want that ledger? Like, I get the old gun, that's a keepsake. And the pocket watch, that's a keepsake, but why does he want the ledger? Like, I was on board with this guy of, like, he's just, you know, a victim of all this as well, just from the other side of it, even though I don't agree with what he did, until we got to that diary. Like, there was no point in whipping them if his whole thing was just to catch them, right? But if he has a redemption thing of I need to atone for all these sins, maybe. Maybe. Oh, we ran over something. Oh boy. That was heavy. Remember though when I said it was a super nuanced take? It feels less nuanced now. Because it's just clear that the guy that was the slaver is the bad guy, you know? It was more nuanced before when it was just like, people do make mistakes. Yeah, some mistakes are worse, but there is forgiveness. Yeah.
Like shit on their boot.
But now that we know he's just like a...
Times wasn't perfect.
Like, he let him write in the diary that they'd been whipped.
It's all going to
I
hell.
guess he remembered him by name, though, so, like, it could have definitely been worse, but why whip him?
Rack and ruin.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. You show some respect. I was respected once. I had a profession.
You asked me to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this old crap? Huh?
My things. Don't you understand? Those bastards have changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work.
Yeah.
They took it away. Pissed.
But there's
on
other
my
work you
legacy.
could have done.
Man, some jobs ain't for saving. And some legacies,
Oh,
they are for pissing
what
on.
are you doing? That's my history. Ah! God. Damn you! Damn you! I still exist. Oh.
That line at times wasn't perfect, but it's just how it was. Yeah. Well, my thing is his whole thing of, you know, he got fired from his other job. there are more places to work. And if he got fired from that job because he was doing this and like complaining the whole time about how things wouldn't go back the way they were, of course he got fired from that job. Times change. And unfortunately, whether you want to or not, you have to move forward with the times. Yeah, respect game for Morgan, man. I love the fact that they didn't let me choose what to do there. That Morgan took it upon himself, and Morgan burned the journal, the ledger. You know? Because even Morgan was like, you know, some jobs you gotta let go. I guess I got honor for not killing him, I guess? Because I assume you probably could shoot him after that? But, like, why?
Alright,
The man's already suffering, you know?
There, girl.
We really need a spot to get off these train tracks.
Okay, girl.
There's one coming up. Okay. I'm, like, super paranoid that a train is going to suddenly start speeding along toward us or behind us. Oh, no, we're following a train, so we're good.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
Corresponding is at max. All right, what's the speed now? What's the speed? You can definitely tell Morgan's not racist. He hangs with Charles and Javier. Yeah. What's his name? Almost maxed out. Almost Hyperion. I think it could have been just a little bit more nuanced if the man hadn't turned out to be a monster at the end, you know? But it was still a pretty good take. I wish it had been a little bit better, but it was still a pretty good take on racism and how to handle it. I always hear people talk about how, you know, racists are the worst. And it's like, yeah, you need to respect other people no matter what their skin color is. That's, like, dumb to be racist. But racist people can change, too, you know? I don't know. There's a whole conversation to be had there, and we don't really have the time to really dive into it. But I also wish it was handled in better taste. Because it could have very easily been a different situation there.
Sheriff's orders. You wanted me to have a word with some folk on the property. I'm recently deputized, you see.
Deputized? And I suppose Lee was drunk when he did it? Look, you can come in, but you ain't talking with me.
All right. I didn't say I wanted to talk to you anyway, sir. Know anything about what's going on around here? Huh?
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Hey. This Rockstar's run by British people. Well, like, my thing is, almost in any situation that you look at that, as soon as we figured out there was racism involved, it was gonna be the racist old white guy, you know? Like, that's the way it always ends up being. And I would have loved if it was, he's not actually racist, he actually treated him really well, and it was just his job, you know? Like, that was what it was about, but it's not. He actually was a monster. You know, hey. Would have been nice to buck some trends there, but, you know, hey.
I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What
There's
secret?
a bullet hole in my hat.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Greys have been loyal to the state and murderers to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved. Gang feuds. Seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Greys, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
All right. So I've been trying to talk less in cutscenes for the VOD, for the sake of people watching. I am so sick and tired of if there are two families that are fighting, there has to be a group of young people in the families that are in love with each other. I am so tired of that. I could never see that cliche again and I would be happy. Oh my gosh. But to fall back on the previous, like, chat comments there. Yep, no problem, sir. Yeah, having him write the diary was nice. Although it also, like, just showed how much more of a monster he was by the things that the guy wrote. It's just like there are other interesting things you can do, tips katana, with two warring families that don't involve young boy and young girl in love with each other, you know? Like, you could do two of the young guys got into a fist fight and they became best friends and now they don't want to fight each other anymore. Or you could do the uncle from one side and the cousin from the other side are drinking buddies and don't want anybody to know it. You could do, there was a big situation in town and something caught fire and one of the girls from one of the families saved one of the girls from one of the families. And now they're all confused about, like, should we actually, like, she saved her life? And, like, there's a lot of other interesting dynamics you could have. Just go all in with it. We already know there's a church in town. Have one of the Braithwaites be, like, the pastor of the church. And one of the Greys, like, loves going there to hear the sermons. Have general store, right? Have one of the Greys runs the general store and owes a favor to one of the Braithwaites. And so he always gives him a discount at the shop and you have to try and hide it, you know? Oh no. Okay. I'm not supposed to get seen, so I'm just gonna knock this guy out. How did you know? Alright, this time maybe we don't ride as close before we start sneaking. But, like, there are so many other ways this can be done, you know? That don't involve the Juliet. Happy if it was like two guys from each family already in love but trying to get the families together, just easier to hang out in public and still hide. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Instead of Romeo and Juliet. Oh, come on. You were looking completely the opposite way. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yeah, Romeo and Romeo. That'd be fine, too. Have, two of them both work for the train commission, and they love trains. And so, like, they just want to talk about trains, and can only do it at work, but they also can't do it in front of other people at work, you know? Like, that'd be really cool. Like, so many other ways. You just walked me past the fence and told me to go.
I'm only trying to take a look around the place.
Then you turned around and aggroed again, sir.
Now keep at it, and don't come back
unless you want to get shot.
You gonna turn around again?
Let's go!
Told you there's a person who thinks that IBO is trash. I know somebody who thinks that IBO is trash. They're wrong. But the way that they look at it is, it's just another cliche story of people trying to protect a princess. That's what they told me. The way they look at IBO. I also know a lot of people that are like, well, Mikazuki is just not interesting. He's just too bland. Well, I firmly disagree, but okay. Why does he think it's trash? Who? Where did you see that? Where did you see me? He doesn't like the mobile suit combat? Why? Because it's not beam spammy enough? That was super dismissive, I'm sorry. Alright, well that's how you do it apparently. Just keep sprinting if they see you until you get there.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Well, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families
human, huh?
Stuck in the Dark Ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different, but if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No.
This is all supposed to be a reflection of the camp, which is a family, right?
But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
This all just feels really heavy to me. I don't know, like, kind of heavy-handed, you know?
What to say?
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Leave the area without being seen. I'm stealing a boat then. He just doesn't like two giant robots fighting, but loves all other mobile suit combat. That doesn't make any sense. That literally makes negative sense. How do you like other mobile suit combat but don't like two giant robots fighting? Because that's all mobile suit combat has ever been. Oh, we're not going to make it to the other shore before we run out of energy, are we? I think we're going to die out here. It starts draining health. He's a UC elitist. But the UC fights are also giant robots fighting. We're almost back to shore! Nope. Nope. Like, from the beginning, it's been two giant robots fighting. And if his thing is he wants more range combat, okay, IBO has range combat as well. That sounds more to me like he just wanted a reason not to like it. And so he found one for himself. I don't understand why I can't steal this boat. When I saw this boat, I was like, that's right there. He says anything that's not UC is trash. A lot of people are like that. When you ask them why, the response is, well, because it's the most grounded. Like, is it? It's the most grounded. UC, with new type powers, is the most grounded. Really? Okay. Sure, alright. Or there are some people that say, well, I just prefer things that have more grunt suits in them. And it's like, okay, there's plenty of grunt suits and plenty of other Gundam series, but okay. But my biggest complaint about that, I just want a series that's the most grounded, is, but you see Timeline now officially has time travel in it, which makes it the least grounded of all Gundam series. Like, 100% more not tied to the ground than every other Gundam series because there's time travel in it. Like, Gundam X is far more grounded.
Damn that horse.
I just don't understand it. And especially to use the combat, like, IBO was such a return to form from, like, the way that, like, 00 Season 1 was really good for melee combat. And then 00 Season 2 was mostly range stuff. Build Fighters was really good for melee combat, and Build Fighters Try was more range stuff. IBO was real good for like melee combat all the way through, basically. And if melee combat was the thing he's talking about with one-on-ones and stuff like that. UC has clones and funnels, yeah. But I mean, legitimately time travel. New type dolphins are less out there than time travel. How far away is my horse?
That horse don't
Why did my horse go all the way over there? Gotta get our energy back. I'm gonna hit him with I don't think this fandom is for you. And like, it's fine for people to like UC more than others, but they need to be able to, like, in my opinion anyway, they need to be able to state why they prefer it, because they may just find out that a different Gundam series fulfills that same niche for them, you know? But if the reason that someone doesn't like non-UC Gundam is because of giant robots fighting each other, then they should probably reevaluate why they like UC Gundam. Because UC Gundam is full of giant robots fighting each other. And people that go, well, you know, he only watched the first episode? Doesn't count then. I'm getting a phone call. We're going to take a short break. I'm sorry. I'm back. It was a guy who spoke very little English and quite a bit of Spanish, and that was looking for a man named Reyes. And I was like, that's not, I think you have the wrong number. And he was like, you have wrong number. And I was like, I don't think, nope, this is my phone number for many years. And then he hung up. Well, we're back.
Out of the way!
I think I just mowed somebody down. Thought he was coming after me because I ran into him.
Great family business. Coming through.
Might have been a telemarketer, or it might have just been somebody trying to, like, get in touch with somebody else and then dial the wrong number. I don't know. My horse is still further away. Oh, there it is. Finally. What I was going to say, though, before the phone call interrupted us is, like, the idea of, well, I like UC Gundam because it has good character development. Okay, I would argue a lot of other Gundam does, too. You should watch more Gundam because of that. Not just UC. You might find that you really like it. Oh, there he is. Where is this guy? Whoa!
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take
Watch one episode. Yeah, that means you can totally critique a series.
Thank you.
Also, what happened to the 4-episode rule? You give something 4 episodes before you drop it.
What a woman. She's... This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they're
Okay.
They'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Mount up, all right.
Okay.
And follow me to Rhodes.
So now we're getting into women's suffrage,
And take the road to town.
which is still like
Come on.
I think 15 years too early historically to really start becoming a big movement. I mean, like, yeah, it started right around the time that slavery was abolished, but still seems a little early to like start having rallies and stuff. I don't know. Maybe my timeline's a little off.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
You know, finish the show unless it's a huge. Yeah. Like,
If we don't get there in time,
for
my
me,
true love
I
may
give
be
it 4
shot.
episodes. If I don't like it, I may go ahead and finish anyway if I find some stuff interesting about it. But if not, it gets 4 episodes.
Can't let her become a martyr.
But I also don't like claim a series is great or terrible because of that. I say that I didn't like it or,
I'm sure
you know,
they know
if I didn't finish it, I'm not giving my thoughts on it in any like full established way. Can't get off my horse. There it goes.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements.
Well,
Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun. Miss Calhoun. My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well,
Okay.
I ain't never been in a Protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home.
That's a good take on this. I was afraid she was gonna be like, we can drive ourselves, thank you. Don't you see the point of this movement? But yeah, that's a good take.
He's a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Trey washing Gundam, this is bad.
We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food and we
Alright, well my horse is just gonna like hang out, I guess.
Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Roads, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
No!
Very good.
Arthur, our name in this town is Arthur Callahan.
We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
I just think it's a really good take.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend
Arthur,
of
you're
the
such an
movement?
idiot.
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun, and maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself.
That guy's mad about it.
On Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
It's definitely about to get exciting.
I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
Oh, easy there.
Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool.
This is fun so far. I'm liking this.
I give you the male of the species.
I think he knows about the male of this
It's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
A little further, please. Stop just past the bank. This spot is fine, sir.
Ladies, get down.
I thought you said past.
Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on? Here! Oh my God! Shit! And cause all this trouble. You don't even know what you're getting. Stay
Well, ladies and
You
gentlemen,
should be with your children. Aren't the children at school right now?
all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair,
Hey?
equal, and free, just as the founding fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
Is philosophy dependent on biology?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that. What are you doing here?
That lady's just like, come on!
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was
Bo,
a cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me around here.
What?
Where's my redneck spray? Yeah, pretty much.
Come on.
Sir, can you not see?
That one guy going, this is unnatural! Like, yeah, I'm sure there were a handful of people that reacted that way. But, like, come on. Unnatural?
Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
I thought we were supposed to protect the speech, though, too. Like, and make sure people didn't ruin... Okay.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting, right?
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now.
Why do they...
If everyone knows
Not
about
Morgan!
Penelope and me,
Callahan in this town!
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
the sooner it's dealt with, you mean, we're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Okay.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. but I don't know.
So here's my guess of what's gonna happen. We're gonna be in a story mission later. The sheriff is gonna call us Callahan, and his cousin Beau Gray is gonna call us Morgan, and the jig's gonna be up.
Vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
Morgan's just like, you should get out of here. I'm gonna take care of this.
When my family, we have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so, but they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
I dislike this cliche. I kind of like Beau. I gotta be honest. He's growing on me. Most of it is Morgan's reactions to him, but he's growing on me. Where are his cousins that we're supposed to be following? Oh, I'm trying to pull up the map. Alright, we have a mission for Lenny and a mission for Abigail. Do Lenny's mission. Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm starting to appreciate him. We got about an hour left in the stream. Should be able to do one more story mission in that time. I will say, there is enough now going on in the story that I think is being handled pretty well, that were we not streaming this game, I would continue to play it. But we had to get through a lot of time that I would not have continued to play it to get to this point.
Yeah. Hold on there. A minute of your time.
Let's get us a closer look at this one here. Round here, strangers gotta cough up payment.
Yeah, we're gonna be live streaming it. Get out of the way, buddy.
I'm done being kind. Last warning.
Fine.
Hold on.
Fine. No one make any dumb moves.
You about to make a donation to the cause, brother.
Hands up.
Boy, you were so close to
Boop. Oh no. That guy's still alive too. There we go. To left. Des Moines Raiders? I don't think so.
Fools.
Thank you. Yeah, my plan is we'll end about 1. I'll grab a quick lunch, set up the stream, then we'll start back up again with a Nintendo Direct. And sell that carriage, but we have to go all the way back to Valentine to sell it, don't we? We don't have a spot in Rhodes to sell carriages at. You have to be all the way back by Emerald Ranch, right? It's a long way to go. Do it.
Yep.
Well, you can't sell them at the stables. You sell them at the fence. Like, you need somebody specifically taking them to be able to sell them. Which is this fence right here at Emerald Ranch. That's why we had a mission where we had to unlock it with that guy. Man, that guy's sitting, like, leaning against that fence there. Must not have cared about all those gunshots. Yeah, I mean, it's more money. We need more money at the camp. I just can't help but notice just how fast our horse is. That she's just already caught up to us, basically. Oh, man. More money, more problems. More money, more problems. Is that how that song goes? I don't know. I haven't never really kept up with that song. Do. That guy just say, I guess I'll settle down for the night? A yee and a ha. Hyperion's not too far behind us. We're making pretty decent time, you know, not too bad. Lightning round. Favorite grunt suit in all of Gundam? The Bawu. Easy. The Yan's real good. Technically not a grunt suit. Bawu. Mass-produced Bawu looks sick.
Yeah.
Made that corner like a pro. Deja vu. Moon looks really pretty up there. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, I really need your help, friend. Again. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know what this looks like, but you've got to help me.
Tried to swerve out of the way.
Man, come on,
He swerved into the way. So, you know.
Yes.
Relax.
Oh, yes. Praise the Lord. Thank you. I tell you, friend, I'm about more broke than last time, but, well, I heard something you might like.
Yeah?
Well, some drunk's been hoarding his money in this little place south of Rhodes down by the river. A lot of money and very drunk. At least that's what they say.
Okay.
Oh, I look like a thief or something?
Or something, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Thought for a second he was about to take my horse.
Yep.
I feel bad about that guy, but like I tried to get out of the way. I can't help it that horses in this game seem to automatically move towards obstacles instead of away from them. Dude. Yeah, man, mass production Bob was great. After that would probably be like Zakutu, like basic Zakutu. I love the Zakutu. Suicidal horses. I don't understand it, man. I don't know if maybe it's a bug that just is like prevalent and pertaining and not going away. But it seems like every time they should move away from something, they move into it instead. Nope, again. I swerved left, he swerved left. Why? Why? Stalker 2 is real good, man. Stalker 2 is top tier. Welcome to the stream, Vance. Got another coach for you. I'll drive it right in here. There we go.
Got something here for you.
Well, ain't
All
this
right.
a lovely little thing?
I mean, you know,
Deal.
got it off some
And
Lemoyne
this
Raiders.
is for you.
Thank you, sir. RDR2 online beta gun rush mode update. I still haven't tried the online yet at all. Pretty good update though. All right, Hyperion. How much money do we have now? Wasn't paying attention. We have. We're underweight. We need to eat some more food. I forgot the easiest way to check it is just to check the saddlebag, isn't it? No, not the log, the saddlebag. Satchel. $330, not too bad.
Yep.
Not too bad. Right. Back down to the camp. Let's do it, Hyperion. Top speed now, boy. I feel like I've basically just run out of good filler material for while we're riding back and forth from camp, you know? Like, I've got no other good topics to talk about now, so I'm kind of just rambling.
Yep.
Just takes a while to get around on this map. That's all I'm saying. Not a good thing, not a bad thing. Takes a while. I want to try out the online, but I want to finish the story first, because people say the story's real good. What's going on with you? Okay.
That's my life. It's my life.
Okay.
Oh, hey there. Why don't you join me and have a seat over here by the fire? Oh. By the fire.
Okay, there it
That's
goes.
good of you.
Take a seat beside you, sure. How's it going, friend?
Bone dry.
That bottle just fell into the world. Friend?
Sins I'm carrying around. You won't even believe.
Got a few of those
But
myself.
If I had a little whiskey to loosen up my tongue a little, I might tell you.
I mean, I've got extra whiskey. Why don't you tell me some stories, friend?
Here.
The cork it's just gone. It just vanished.
Only fitting that I'd be drinking the devil's brew.
Tell me, friend.
I'll be seeing
Oh, it's
you
back.
soon enough.
Now it's gone. Tell me, friend. What do you know? Let me do an Octopath Traveler style inquisitive. Scrutinize.
Strawberry.
Yeah? About it.
Captain, Indians penned in there like cattle.
That's a problem, friend.
I ain't know what's worse. Seeing the ones we killed or watching the other ones die. Slow way.
That's pretty rough, yeah.
Well, they pay well. Them government boys.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But the money don't last long.
I was hoping he would tip me
what he
off to
did.
something like really cool, you know?
Sticks around.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Carry that weight.
I was a young man then, but I still see them faces clear as yesterday. I do.
Hyperion does not like this. Ears back. Not enjoying this.
Well, that's hard, partner.
I might rest the old eyes a minute. Feeling very sleepy all of a sudden.
Okay. This got deep. Yeah, it really did. It's a lot. Yep. I was going to say, that's a lot of whiskey he just drank. Friend? You okay? Friend? I mean, I probably shouldn't loot you. I'm gonna loot you. Yeah, that was a bad thing to do, wasn't it? Yeah. Like I was hoping to take alcohol from him so he could stop drinking so much and maybe... Like, it's not... Are you dead? Did you die? No, he's asleep. Okay. Well, come on. Gonna, like, be in trouble just laying out here on this end of the fire where stuff can just take you. Over here. That's, well, Morgan, that's not quite what I meant, but okay. Now he's sleeping on his tent. I was trying to put him in his tent, but okay.
Okay, girl.
Welp. Yeah, so that's a O. I wanted to just tuck him into his bed. He's seen some stuff. You know, he just needed somebody to help him out for. That was a sneeze. Yeah. As always, you guys have my promise that I will do my best to mute time I sneeze. So we're back on the trail again. Better rob this guy. Well, like, my thought was maybe he had something on him that was making him remember, and I was gonna take it from him, you know? In hindsight, it was a dumb thing, but that was my thought. Let's go. Oh, we need to switch horses, too. Because Hyperion is now maxed out. But we still have one horse that's not maxed out yet. Thankfully, we can do that at camp, though, thanks to that upgrade that we got. Which is pretty sick. Big oaf. I mean well. Ooh. Hey. Oh, not talking to you, Bill. Not talking to you. Not a big fan of you, Bill. Almost like I remember what happens with you later, Bill. We're low on ammo because I took all the ammo. Kinda funny. Kinda wish there was a put back option. I do too. Horse station. I'll retrieve my American paint that still doesn't have a name. Alright, so this is the horse that we need to spend some time with next. We gotta name it still. Pretty horse. I like it well enough. Alright, well let's take care of the things we need to take care of, then let's get Arthur some stew. And then we'll have him take a nap. And then we'll maybe do a story mission. Horse collector. I mean, you know. I wish I could have more slots to have horses so that I could collect more horses. Actually, that's the thing I want most out of this game, is the ability to collect more horses.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going
Yep,
on?
I'm just trying to eat. What's up?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead.
Alright.
Seems to be a lot going on.
I guess we're doing the Abigail mission then.
Okay, thank you.
Also, why is it that this is like the second time now that a mission has had one person's name on it, but it was actually from somebody else? Like, why?
Hello, Ms. Roberts.
What's the point of that? Just to, like, trick you? Just to make you think it's from a different person? Do they go, nobody's gonna do a mission for Uncle, so we'll make it look like it's for somebody else?
Something if you bring me the right materials.
We gotta get more perfect. Although it looks like this stuff is just for no, it does increase it all. Okay, well, gotta get perfect pelts for that. So. Got perfect pelts for all this stuff. At some point, I guess we gotta go hunting, but I don't know what we have to do to. My accent's coming in again. All this cowboy stuff around. At some point, we need to go hunting, but we're gonna have to eventually like better at hunting, I guess. Like Discord PMs and put it in on Amazon. Go sleep first, and I'll do that while the cutscene's playing first. Till noon.
This sulking, it's becoming very tiresome.
Everything's tiresome to you these days.
That doesn't match anything, sir. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Another great way to a man's affection. Gladly.
All right. Let's continue. Go do the Hosea mission, and then we will call it today.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Sean. We should probably do these homestead robbings, right? For money. That's an Amazon gift card. You didn't have to get me an Amazon gift card, man. I appreciate it, though.
Arthur, we are gonna need to get some food or money soon enough, or we are gonna have a revolution on our hands.
We got plenty of food, and we got lots of money. Dutch, I don't know what you're talking about. But I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll redeem that right after the stream. Thank you for your kind donations. It is much appreciated. When you said put it into Amazon, I thought you meant that it was like a thing to search for. Right? Ledger. Can we get the boat now? Because the boat's like the last thing we need. We can get the boat now. Got the boat. Alright, we now have a boat at the camp. I don't know what difference that makes. I don't know what the point of that is. Got a boat. And we're broke again. Yeah, I guess we better go do a homestead robbery then, and we'll do the story mission next time. Alright, Sean. Glad you can buy yourself, yeah, use it towards gunpla or box sets. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I will use it. Thank you very much. You're very much, sir.
Mr. Morgan, I feel I made a bit of a fool of myself again.
Why do you people only walk up to me when I'm trying to do things?
And you saved my life again.
Only when I'm trying to buy things. Hey, $5 is $5. Thank you for your kind donation.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, it wasn't a complete
All right.
waste of time. I stole this from one of those awful men. You should have it.
Right, I'll take it. But then you...
Thank you, but you were blind drunk.
I was drunk, but I never forget my manners.
Be well, Mr. Morgan.
Okay. Thank you. Feel bad that I made fun of him now. Or that Morgan made fun of him.
People, Jacobites or English lovers, are there?
My people were peasants. We had no time for
Deputy
politics.
Sheriff.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
In that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right,
all right,
it'd be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
All right.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me?
This horse doesn't even have a name yet. We're taking it on a mission already. This is a decision we made.
Right, follow me.
Here we go.
Watch it.
Easy, girl.
Pretty good stats if I remember right.
Okay, girl.
I was gonna say earlier when Morgan said he hates everybody just the same. You'd make a good German from this generation.
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
It's a real dumb joke that doesn't. It's a familial joke.
So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for the take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
Yeah,
and rightly
true.
so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause.
Nations are always welcome.
You
I always want people to take care of themselves first.
Right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works. We split half. Other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot.
Ah, so that's where that money goes.
How many times you have to tell me?
When it says camp cut.
What's that box by his tent for then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
Kind of a shame we had to get that from an optional quest, but...
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
I suppose, Sean.
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now, that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
No, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up, beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stop giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head, but you never really know what you're walking into.
Yep. Folks always
Need your dues already for this month? Not concerned. Oh, BF5 ain't nothing I'm too concerned about buying. You good? Okay. I appreciate it.
How far is it now?
Not too much further. All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up.
Hey, hard left coming up.
All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead.
Oh, I've been to this place already, haven't I?
Up here, Morgan.
Yeah, I ran into this place on my own and robbed it already. So is there going to be more stuff there now, or? Hmm.
I want them to hear us coming.
I'm actually really curious about this because I was wondering what would happen if we found a spot that was in the story.
Here, I'll deal with them.
We already have all our
Make sure
weapons.
we
Okay,
keep
cool.
one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Okay. All
You know,
right.
I've been here before.
Is that a problem?
No, just didn't realize you meant this place.
I like though that Morgan says I've been here before. That's cool. I honestly was a bit concerned that there'd be places that we could get to in the world that might ruin things for missions.
Look, there's one on the outside. This is good.
Yeah, so they just respawn the guys.
Leave it to me.
So basically we get to hit it twice
You
then.
hang back.
Go around back. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead. Tell him what for then, Sean.
Hey there!
Can I climb in the window, Sean?
I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them.
Gunplay is amazing.
What?
Correct.
Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur. Here.
One of them alive, right? One's down. That one's down.
We got more coming out of the woods.
Oh, well, I tried to leave one
Get
of them
your
alive.
hands up, or you're a dead man.
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
Threaten you.
You want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
This is the place that also had the
Keep an eye on sunshine here.
the thing hidden in the grain too, I think.
Don't look back.
Gunplay is absolutely amazing. So much fun to build. Looks so cool. I actually just ordered a new shelf to put Gunpla on. Creepy music bug, yeah.
So, here we are. You got some good stuff.
You kill that guy? Because he didn't follow you behind.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
That's where we found that revolver, too.
Told you we'd take him, no problem, didn't I?
You did good.
Really
Let's
want to do a
see what
kit
the
bash
pay
eventually?
is
Kit
first.
bashes are cool, man.
Hook this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right, all right.
Oh, I was kind of hoping I'd get 2 double action.
You
Oh,
heard
well.
him, right? He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom.
Yep, I'm looking for it right now. The money clip. Yeah, we're just getting to rob this place twice.
Find
It's
that
crazy.
thing yet. Don't want to overstay our welcome, do we?
Hold on. I'll find it. It's back here somewhere. I'll be over here, right? Yeah. Kit bashes are cool, man. Seen some really good ones.
This is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right. I need the lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
Yep. We found this one once already, so. Oh. Nope, there we go, Morgan. The door was right there. Got out of it. Oh, yeah, he shot him. He shot him. Oh, well. What do you think, huh, pal? My stamina leveled up. not what I was trying to do. I was trying to... Okay, it's level 7 of 8. Almost to max. Cool. We're underweight. Underweight. Health will be affected negatively and stamina will improve. That's about fair. Alright, there's another homestead we know of. Yeah, about 24 minutes left. I don't want to... We might do this stranger mission and then call it. Because I don't want to do another main story mission while we're this close to being done. There's also another homestead south of Rhodes, they said, somewhere down here. We can rob. Let's do this story mission here. Or story mission, the stranger mission, and then we'll call it. We may call it a little bit early if we get done with this early. Okay. What do we have here?
What the devil are you looking at?
You, sir.
I'm sorry?
No.
Get some ramen after
I'm
this
sorry.
ends, it'll be your second bowl. I don't
I'm
blame you.
ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster.
British, of course.
Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to
Fair
America,
point, yeah.
they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I didn't want to be in the army. Ooh, now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
Troa?
The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
Eh?
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing.
Eh?
Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
What?
My animals, they escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard.
Are we gonna have to go find them all? In the world? Are we gonna find a tiger, a lion, and a zebra in the world?
If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
And we need to not kill them.
Tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam.
Ah.
Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
That's... More stuff like that needs to be in this game, where weird stuff happens, because the world's a weird place. Man, if we could tame that zebra and keep it as a horse... It won't happen, but if we could... This horse is pretty quick, too.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
That world's a weird place, man, and I love that it's weird.
Good girl. Yep.
Doo-doo. We're gonna go find a zebra. Gonna go find a zebra. All of a sudden. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. You gotta go find a zebra. There's a zebra in the wild, probably been captured by somebody already because they think it's a weird horse and they don't know what it is. I'm also expecting that when we find the tiger, like somebody's hunting the tiger. They're like, it's the newest, British, greatest thing that I've ever seen to hunt. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of something, but what's up?
if we can get you on your feet.
Sure got up fast. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do it. I ain't gonna repeat myself.
All right.
Hold it.
Yes, you got me, lady.
You're on new type? Nice.
Wrong mark, folks.
Shot the horse on accident. Dang it. I hate that I get negative karma every time I accidentally shoot a horse. They're on top of horses. Of course I'm gonna accidentally hit the horse sometimes, you know? That was a mistake, madam. Paid for with your life. What did we get that was requested? Oh, the locket! We got the necklace.
Yep.
Cool.
Good girl.
Oh no, they're about to see those bodies. Yep. They're investigating. Bandana. Oh, it's me. What is this house here? Two types got nothing on you now? Nice. Hey, doggy. Buddy
I
home?
don't like you skulking around here.
Whoa,
You oughta move
whoa,
on.
whoa.
It's all good. Calm down.
Whoa! I was hoping he might just decide everything was fine.
You're gonna die here, bastard!
Not know it's you, you would get in trouble. Yeah, I put the bandana on, I was fine. Well, I wasn't planning on killing this guy. But give him much choice. I was actually trying to figure out how I could walk away. When he pulled on me. Like, well, no choice now. I feel bad for his dog, though. I wish I could take the dog with me. Is that a spinning wheel? Oh, I bet this was a cool quest, too, wasn't it? Man. I bet there was something really cool going on there. I love how I'm never, like, max honor, because I always do things that are considered bad. But if you don't loot the bodies, what are you doing, you know? Meat, I'll take that. We need more meat at the camp. Canned fruit, I'll take that too. I don't need any other rum. Coffee. Guess I should have just robbed him. Been the smarter thing. No. Watch the zebra and tiger be a doggy? Yeah, probably. He was trying to pass off as a zebra. Watch the zebra just be a horse. Okay. Oh, I'll take a gold pocket watch, thank you. Okay. Well, definitely something going on with that spinning wheel, but oh, the dog left. Come on, horse that still doesn't have a name. Why did you run so far? We needed to get you tamed up, buddy. You ran so far away when you heard those gunshots. There's a goat.
Get up. Yeah, you're all right, girl.
Spinning wheel is 1800s, pretty common. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be something going on with that. Margaret's missing zebra was last spotted in this area. Means a zebra. It should be pretty easy to see, right?
Yeah. Easy, easy.
Is that supposed to be the zebra? Because that's a donkey. It's definitely just a painted donkey, right? Yeah. Alright, well. I was hoping it'd be a real zebra, but it's not.
Look here. What they done to you?
What have they done to you? Can we even ride a mule? I guess we can.
Your stripes better not rub off on my pants.
So disappointed? Yeah, me too, man. Even Morgan's disappointed. Take that marker off. Oh no. Yeah, even Morgan's disappointed. I was already thinking about what the over-under was on, like, not completing the quest and getting to keep the zebra, you know? Kinda wish you could keep him. Me too.
Good boy.
There's some realism going on here too, which is pretty crazy. Alright, how far away is Margaret again? Not too far away. There's the wagons. And of course one of the wagons is fixed so that the zebra can go in there. Zebra. I did pat him a minute ago.
You found him, our zebra.
Yeah.
Well, you can call
Zebra,
him that.
alright.
Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion, a trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses, confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary?
Okay.
It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course, of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
No, you don't.
See what I can do.
Alright, well, I think we are going to call the stream here. When we come back, we will do the other mission for Margaret. And everything else we still got to do. We'll be back with Red Dead next week. We'll be back in like an hour with the Nintendo Direct. And then tomorrow there is no stream because I'm taking care of my siblings. But Saturday we'll have a stream where we'll do, I almost said Crosscode and Time Spinner, Iconoclast and Moonlighter. We're gonna save twice just to be safe. Thanks everybody that's come out to the stream. Been great to have you all here. And until next time, I have been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. And remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Red Dead Redemption 2 has to offer. Later, everybody. See you in like an hour.